You are receiving the Medal of Freedom from President Obama. Do you have a message for him?
You've done quite well up to now, man. You've done a superb job of work in giving people hope. I mean, that has been what has been so remarkable. You know, that people everywhere in the world have suddenly found that they could walk slightly more upright.
And yet, President Obama has set the stage for a continued U.S. troop presence in Iraq for another 2 years, expanding U.S. engagement in Afghanistan, and has not ruled out holding detainees for an indefinite period of time, yes, even outside of Guantanamo. Are you at all disappointed, yes, in him?
Well, I mean, one would have said, yeah, I mean, one would have hoped that you could, you know, as he has started, he could go on and on. But then, of course, it's you people, you Americans who are, who make it so very difficult, even for a good person with good policies, always to prevail.
But President Obama came into office, yes, promising to end the war in Iraq. You have been a severe critic of U.S. actions on the world stage, yes, after the 9/11 attacks, yes, and in particular the U.S.-led invasion of Iraq.
That's what I mean. One is said, but then again, you see, you say you started the mess. Clear it up, because I mean, if you walk out of Iraq now, having destroyed so much of its infrastructure. I mean, can you imagine the money that you have spent on the war, which is destructive? If even half of that had been spent improving the conditions there, it would make it more difficult for a dictator to arise, you know.
You led a truth commission in South Africa.
Yep.
There are those who are calling for a truth commission in the United States to investigate America's prosecution of the war on terror. What are your thoughts? You know, one of the things that used to annoy us most in South Africa was when you had someone come from outside and come along and tell us what we had to do. Nothing annoyed us more. But having said that, I hope it wouldn't be the only thing that you would have on the agenda of your Truth and Reconciliation Commission. I said long ago that I believe that this country, which is an incredible country, I mean, you are some of the most generous human beings I've ever come across. But you are a country that has actually never come to terms with your racism, not come to terms with what you did to the Native Americans. And you see it now and again. I mean, Gates, you know, happens precisely because I think you have not sat down and said, let's have a forum in which all of us are able to speak and speak freely in a safe venue and just speak about the things that have bugged us.